Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Lloyd College Athletics as we bring you another exciting NAIA collegiate matchup. As again, Appalachian Bible College, the Lady Warriors have come to town to take on the Lady Eagles of Lloyd College. I'm Jamie Hughes.
And this is Gannon Brown.
And Gannon, of course, first of hopefully many events that you and I are going to get a call together. We continue to try to improve on the volleyball sport here.
Absolutely.
Our system that we've used for years has given us a couple of challenges, but we think we've got everything up and running. And so you guys let us know. Hit that like and share button. And by all means, let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering on. And Gannon's already said we're going to give Johnny a tough time for not being here. But I can't give him too tough a time because I'm trying to talk him into calling a soccer game for me tomorrow night. But again, he is with the soccer team right now. They are playing Kentucky Christian University just up on the hill. So it's kind of neat to have a couple of different sports going on here today.
Absolutely. Very busy in athletics today. We love it. More sports, the better.
Sure, certainly so.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're set for a good one today. You can already feel the energy in the gym.
You can. The crowd slowly filing in here. I think this 6 o'clock tip might have thrown some of the fans a curveball. But let's see if we're not able to get this one underway again. Lloyd in the home white with blue shorts and trim. Appalachian Bible College in a dark blue uni with gray and dark blue shorts. I like both uniforms.
Absolutely. Very clean.
Color, yes, indeed. But you guys hit that like and share button again. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering on. Appalachian Bible College will start us off. Lloyd is going to set it up and go for the kill. Oh, nice defense there, however, for Appalachia. And a little miscommunication going to give them the first one of the game.
Just a little bit of a trip up. That was a wonderful save by number 17 for Appalachian Bible College.
Kind of one of those, I've got it, you've got it, go get it type things.
Little miscommunication.
You and I will have our share of those too this year. But again, 1998, I started broadcasting for Lloyd College, and I've been here ever since, guys. As most of you know, this is not my sport, but I wanted to get in here and call some of the girls' volleyball games nevertheless. And so we've jumped in here and hope everybody out there again is going to hit that like and share button and enjoy the broadcast. Cool thing about doing these on social media, it helps people that can't be here get a chance to watch them.
Absolutely, and it's very, very nice for the visiting fans. So that we can be a few hours away and you're still able to watch them from the comfort of your home on your TV.
And then I assure you that Coach would not mind me saying, this is a good recruiting tool.
Absolutely.
You go to mom and dad and say, even on nights when you can't be here, we'll bring you Susie's game on Facebook, YouTube,
absolutely,
all the different various ways.
I noticed at the last school I was at, that was big for soccer because soccer has a lot of international recruits, and those parents aren't going to be able to be at those games. But through the internet, they can watch their kids' college games anytime.
Kind of a little bit odd to think they could be watching us in all those different countries.
Absolutely. It's just how great the internet is. You can find a little Lloyd somewhere in UK and Brazil, anywhere.
And boy, I'll tell you, Appalachian State has come in here red hot. They lead it 7-0. Just kind of riding the wave here. No, we got a loose ball on the court. This will be an official timeout. And I think Alice Lloyd's going to go ahead and take the timeout. As they do, we will as well. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Tonight's sporting event is sponsored by Tim Short Chevy in Hazard, Kentucky, where they invite you to check out the new 2023 Chevy Equinox. 5 buyers can earn up to $1,250 cash back or an interest rate of 2.1%. If you're looking for something other than the Chevy Equinox, don't worry. Tim Short Chevy in Hazard, Kentucky has a wide variety of selections to satisfy you. Trucks, cars, SUVs, you name it, they've got it. Come see them in Hazard, Kentucky at the Tim Short Chevy dealership.
And we are back at action.
Appalachian Bible College leads 7-0 over Alice Lloyd. Lady Eagles need to get one here to go. Oh,
just
but
a little too hard.
Just a little too much, wasn't it, man?
Got to get them something started.
At the net, no, there's going to be a break for the Lady Eagles.
Absolutely, got to stop that momentum, try to give it your way.
That was Lauren Garrison, the senior from Oak Hill, West Virginia, that scored those first 8 points. But the Appalachian Bible College is going to gain it back, make it 9-1 off of the Alice Lloyd's serve.
Just an unlucky break for Alice Lloyd on that one.
And in the net.
Right back to a lucky break
Yes,
for
sir.
them.
Take what they'll give us, right?
Absolutely.
Plenty of time if you guys are out and about and want to get in here on this rainy evening.
Absolutely, you
Did
can't
we
replace the
catch second
atmosphere.
half? Right, yes, sir.
Ooh.
That one's hit high up into the rafters, and Appalachian able to dig that one out of there. Oh, my, good job there for Alice Lloyd as they pick up their 3rd point, makes it 9-3. You can tell momentum trying to swing back to Alice Lloyd's side here, brother.
Absolutely, and those last 2 plays were amazing. The set was a little too high, but the libero kept her eye on it and saved that one from going over.
Oh, and
just like that.
Excellent move there for Alice Lloyd College. That was Jaden Hall from Garrett, Kentucky with that one for Alice Lloyd. Oh, nice play at the net by both teams, and Hall makes them pay for it. I don't know, I spoke too soon, but this Appalachian team's scrappy, man.
Keeping it alive any way possible.
Oh, and as I say that, Alice Lloyd gets another one. Lady Eagles on a 3-0 run. They have cut the deficit to 4. It's 5-9.
That's the beauty of volleyball. It can swing out of nowhere. You'll see a team get an 8-point lead, and then it'll deplenish quickly.
Serving for Alice Lloyd, number 13, Rose Scottello. Oh, and a sweet hit there.
It's the
that was
perfect,
Jaden Hall again.
perfect placement. Got it right on the back.
Kaylee Ward and Jaden Hall playing side by side on that net. And the lead cut to 3. And oh, but it comes to an end as that one finds the net, and it'll go back to the Lady Warriors. That one's hit high up into the net, but not able to convert, so point for Alice Lloyd.
Very back and forth of the net right now.
Ward back to hit this one. She does a great job serving that. The Warriors going to get it over. Back to Ward. She'll set it at the net. Oh, unfortunately for the Lady Eagles, not able to come up with that one. It's 7-11. Get that one over, and the Lady Warriors underneath it. It'll go back to Alice Lloyd. They'll set it at the net, and it goes out. So another point for the Lady Warriors. They lead it 12-7.
And it's looking like Alice Lloyd's getting their power behind it, but it might just be a little too much power. They're hitting a couple out.
Right, got to get some control with the power. That one graces the net, but goes over. Oh, an excellent play at the net by both teams. Oh, sweet play there. An excellent finish. That's Krista Ambergy from right here in Knox County, Kentucky. I think she actually went to Hazard High School, but she got a bunch of family, good friends of mine from here in Knox County. And that one hits the rafters, and Alice Lloyd's cut it to 4. Actually 3, 9-12. That one's up, and they kick it over. Oh, keeping it going. Excellent play here by both teams, but we got a whistle and two-handed. Hit that with 2 hands, and that's going to go back to the Warriors.
Keeping it alive.
My, you got to love that effort. Love that effort. An excellent job here. Come on, Alice Lloyd got to get something for that effort, man.
She's doing it all.
Way up into the rafters again. Wow, both teams are playing, man. Both teams are playing.
They want this point.
Yeah, and Alice Lloyd going to come away with it. That's a fun possession there, man.
That was fun for both teams to watch. You're seeing great effort by both teams. Multiple players making dives. It's what you love to see in volleyball.
Love it, man. Love it. Glad to get to bring you this one on Alice Lloyd College Athletics page. Be sure to hit that like and share button for us. And that one's out. It just went out of bounds. I can't argue with the line judge. She coaches at Knott Central. I got to stay on her and her husband here in front of us, Justin's good side.
Absolutely.
Shout out to them. They won the 14th Region All-A Championship, went down to the state tournament. And eventually this weekend they lost to the team, I think, that won it all. So that's not a bad weekend.
Not at all. Looks like we have a sub for Alice Lloyd. We got Ward coming back in, and she's made her presence known all over. They've had her on the front line and the back line, and she's been playing phenomenal everywhere they put her.
Just such a good player, man. They're blessed to have her. Oh, excellent hit there. They continue to play hard, but that's going to be another point for Alice Lloyd.
Absolutely. And just like that, at the beginning of the game, it was 7-0. Now it's 12-14. It's hard to tell with volleyball. It stays close like that all the time.
Gracie Gibson from Big Stone Gap, Virginia, set to serve. Gets that one over. Good job for Gibson. Oh, an excellent job there by Appalachian. Not to go after that. Had to be tempting to want to go after that one, but it was going out of bounds, so it'll go back to the Lady Warriors, 15-12. Ward with another nice hit. That one stayed in for her, brother.
Absolutely.
She cut it to 2. Alice Lloyd 13, Lady Warriors 15.
Beautiful serve.
Yes, indeed. Another one from the young lady from Big Stone Gap.
We have ourselves a 1-point set.
That's TK Ellis over there. Actually, from Fairdale, Kentucky. I misspoke a moment ago. I'll get underneath that one, set it up, gonna leave it at the net. Oh, excellent job there by the Lady Eagles to get that one over. Another great set here, brother.
Absolutely. Both these teams won it.
Oh, and Ward like to have that one back.
Just a little too far from the net.
She would love to have that one back. Ward, Thompson, and Hall on the front here for Alice Lloyd. They'll ease over to the left side, open up some space for the back line.
It's unlucky placement
for the Appalachian Bible Lady Warriors. Here comes a timeout, and as they take it, we will as well. We'll be back after this word from a friend from Tim Short Automotive.
Tonight's sporting event is sponsored by Tim Short Chevy in Hazard, Kentucky, where they invite you to check out the new 2023 Chevy Equinox. 5 buyers can earn up to $1,250 cash back or an interest rate of 2.1%. If you're looking for something other than the Chevy Equinox, don't worry. Tim Short Chevy in Hazard, Kentucky has a wide variety of selections to satisfy you. Trucks, cars, SUVs, you name it, they've got it. Come see them in Hazard, Kentucky at the Tim Short Chevy dealership.
And we are back in Pippa-Passes, Kentucky, home of the Alice Lloyd Lady Eagles and home of tonight's action between the Appalachian Bible College and Alice Lloyd College. Lady Warriors and Lady Eagles, and with that last one, Alice Lloyd has trimmed this lead to 2 once again, 15-17. Back to serve, Lady Eagles. That one's high up into the rafters. And they can play that, but they didn't get underneath it, and so it'll go back to the Lady Warriors.
Got lost in the rafters. It's hard to tell how to play it. You play it one spot, and it's going to bounce and hit it and go completely the other way. Just an unlucky bounce.
Oh, excellent job there. And they almost took out Coach Van Hoos. Come on, girls. You don't want to do that.
Make them run a little bit extra next practice.
That'll cost you some laps, man. No doubt. This sport has grown just immensely. I can't get over from where it was just, say, 5 years ago even. It has really, really grown.
Absolutely. You're seeing a lot more media coverage, especially on the big college teams. You're seeing them all over.
Look down to the left of you, Miss Faith Pollard here beside you. She's one of the top players in the 14th region. Maybe taking an unofficial visit or just perhaps here cheering on some of her former teammates. But either way, she can play, man. Her Lady Patriots will play tomorrow night. I think they play Pikeville.
I'm sure that'll be one nobody wants to miss.
No, that'll be in Hyman, Kentucky at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. We are in what I call the Crusader Palace in Pippa-Passes, Kentucky. They didn't name this gymnasium. Originally, when we first opened, this was the Alice Lloyd's basketball gymnasium for about 3 years while they were constructing the new gym. Coach Jay Cord, of course. But as Alice Lloyd has come back and tied it up at 19, that last time out was pretty good, man, for Coach Van Hoos. She got her team on the same page.
Absolutely. You can only hope to keep rolling on this, keep that momentum on their side.
Nothing better for a coach than to take a timeout and have your team come out and have success. That's their first lead of the game, guys, 20-19. Let everybody know again who's manning the camera.
We have Faith McAfee, best camera lady in the region.
She's doing a great job.
Absolutely.
I know that.
She's
yes, sir.
Behind the camera last few games, no complaints.
If you knew how hard this sport is to film, you'd understand why I'm even more happy. And here comes a timeout for Appalachian Bible College. As they take it, we will as well. We'll be back after this.
Dr. Fran Hughes is a graduate of Alice Lloyd College and Pikeville's osteopathic medicine. Dr. Hughes has spent the last 12 years serving the people of Eastern Kentucky and was most recently promoted to an associate professor in her department with the University of Kentucky. She's now seeing patients at Quantum Healthcare in Hazard, Kentucky, the clinic where she began her profession. While walk-ins are welcome, you can also call the clinic to schedule an appointment with Dr. Fran Hughes.
Welcome back, guys, and again, thanks to all of you that are tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Didn't know for sure we were going to be able to do this kind of spur-of-the-moment type thing, but, man, we've enjoyed it. It's a good one. Alice Lloyd leads at 21-19 here in this first set. That one, they say last tipped. No, actually, I believe it's going to be last touch to Alice Lloyd.
They're getting unlucky with those side ones. They're just hitting a little too hard, going a little too far.
I want to give credit again, though, to the Lady Warriors. They've several times they could have went after it and didn't. Oh, that's a nice play at the net there.
Absolutely. Alice Lloyd's been strong at the net, but they've been meeting them.
Mm-hmm.
Putting up
Play
really
by play,
strong.
you're right,
Absolutely.
man. They have toe-to-toe with them. So tell me, do we have Huddle up and running yet? Or is that, I know they were installing it, but I wasn't sure if it's finished.
They've worked on it a lot today while we were setting up in here. I'm not 1,000% sure if they have it up. I think they're going to still toy with it for the next little bit.
That'll be another way for us to be able to bring these games to you at home.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to that as well.
That'll be a high vantage point. We won't have to move the camera, just keep it stationary.
You're right.
I think that's a great view up there for it.
Ow, a good eye there by Alice Lloyd.
And just like that, it is set point. Alice Lloyd's come back.
24-21. This one on the line. Excellent job there. They dive to the court. This shows you how much they want this one. They want it now.
There's come out fighting from that last time out. We've seen a lot of energy. Just like that, the Alice Lloyd Eagles take set one.
Excellent job for Coach Van Hoos and the Lady Eagles. And as they take the first one, we'll step away for a couple breaks, and we'll be back after this.
Did you know that one of the top rural health clinics in the state is right in your back door? Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has been given the title of the largest rural health system in Kentucky. In addition, Primary Care is the third largest rural health system in the nation and the fourth largest employer in Perry County. Call today to schedule an appointment at our Hazard, Hindman, Vico, or Hyden locations. Walk-ins are always welcome.
Tonight's sporting event is sponsored by Tim Short Chevy in Hazard, Kentucky, where they invite you to check out the new 2023 Chevy Equinox. 5 buyers can earn up to $1,250 cash back or an interest rate of 2.1%. If you're looking for something other than the Chevy Equinox, don't worry. Tim Short Chevy in Hazard, Kentucky has a wide variety of selections to satisfy you. Trucks, cars, SUVs, you name it, they've got it. Come see them in Hazard, Kentucky at the Tim Short Chevy dealership.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Did you know that one of the top rural health clinics in the state is right in your back door? Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has been given the title of the largest rural health system in Kentucky. In addition, Primary Care is the third largest rural health system in the nation and the fourth largest employer in Perry County. Call today to schedule an appointment at our Hazard, Hindman, Vico, or Hyden locations. Walk-ins are always welcome.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more
pro.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters,
And again, guys, thanks to all of you tuning in. Alice Lloyd leads this second set 7-4. Lady Warriors trying to come back and tie it up after Alice Lloyd came from behind to win the first set. Boy, an excellent job there again at the net by the Lady Eagles.
Absolutely, they're keeping this one, trying to keep that on their side. They got a 4-point lead right now. They're looking a little comfortable right now. But you can't get too comfortable.
TK Ellis.
She's been killing it for the last little bit. That's someone you're seeing going up and getting it. And again, Ellis with the hit. Puts the Eagles up by 6 with a score of 10-4. It's going to be number 13, Hannah Whited for Appalachian Bible College up to serve.
$11-5. Man, again, the Lady Eagles have done an excellent job making the right changes. Ambergy on the front. We'll try to get you those others just in a moment. Ambergy Ellis and the young lady that just hit it crossed away from us, number 13 for Alice Lloyd is Scartello from San Antonio, Texas. How does one find Alice Lloyd College from San Antonio?
That's a long way from home. But at the same time, this place feels just like it, just like home. We have Appalachian Bible College back to serve. Looks like Allie Smith, number 2. And it's 27 Ambergy with the spike, keeping it down. We'll have the libero for Alice Lloyd up to serve, Gracie Gibson. And like we've been mentioning all night, Ward making her presence known anywhere she's playing. They've had her on the front, they've had her on the back. Offense, defense, she's doing it all. Gibson back to serve. Right back and with Ward. And again, Ward's wanting the points and she is getting it. Alice Lloyd takes a double-point lead with a score of 14 Eagles, 7 Warriors.
As they take the break, we will as well. We'll be back after this.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
And welcome back to Pippapassas, Kentucky, where Alice Lloyd College leads Appalachian Bible Lady Warriors 14-7 in this second set. Alice Lloyd did come from behind to win the first set, so they're up 1-0. Oh, nice play there by Ellis. Double Deuce hit that one hard, man, and just sent that one over. At a good location.
Absolutely. You're seeing her jump up. You think maybe this will be her height, and she just keeps on soaring high.
She can elevate.
Her vertical's up
You're
there.
right,
Absolutely.
Man. You're right. Cabrero just served that one for us. Ellis underneath it. They'll set up the play at the net, but that one, unfortunately, a little too much mustard on it. Went out of bounds. 15-8. If you're Alice Lloyd, you want to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. They had the libero serve the last 4 or 5 points, keeping Gibson back there. Looks like Alice Lloyd ran into the net just to set a little too ahead.
This senior from Oak Hill, West Virginia, Lauren Garrison, serving right now. I've really been impressed with her, man. She's probably been their best player, done a good job for her Lady Warriors.
Oh, absolutely. You're hearing her name, seeing her number everywhere.
Little miscommunication there, and a nice hit as well. We'll give it back to Alice Lloyd, 16-9. Ellis will go back to serve. Man, she's played so well on that net, you probably would have liked to have just kept her up there if you could have.
Absolutely. But then you got Ward, and Ward's been killing it.
Yes, indeed, and Alice Lloyd going to gain another one here.
Absolutely. You're hearing Ward, and you're hearing Ellis about every play. Making blocks, spiking it. They're doing amazing.
Thanks again to all of you that are watching. A big thank you to those of you that have hit the like and share button already. Please continue to do so. We remind you again, Alice Lloyd Athletics is here for you. You can go to AliceLloydEagles.com. It's my favorite way to find the webpage. Play that one off the ceiling and tap it over. Excellent job by Hall. And her team will continue to play on. Alice Lloyd leading 19-9. Oh, and an excellent job there by Ward. Just laid that one over the net. Alice Lloyd got to get it over here. They do. Oh, excellent play.
Wow.
Excellent play. You got to love this, man, for both teams.
Who else but Ellis and Ward? Alice Lloyd earned that point. They're definitely getting it. You're seeing some great effort from both teams there. But Alice Lloyd managing to keep that one off the ground was incredible.
You're right, sir.
So she's killing it at the net. She's killing it at serving. What can't Ellis do tonight?
And just seems like I can't do anything wrong, I'll tell you that. Let's keep it here. We've played enough commercials. You and I really don't know each other that well. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I am a communication major here at Alice Lloyd. This is my first semester. Previously, I was at Southwest Virginia Community College. I was the sports information director, did a bunch of this broadcast media stuff, never to this extent. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I love this stuff.
Oh, you and I are going to get along just fine, man. What do you like outside of this? Maybe some hobbies, some interests that you have?
I'm a big sports fan.
Yes, sir.
Massive sports. I love
NFL, NBA.
NFL. It's a little rough yesterday. I'm a Raiders fan. We suffered a pretty big loss, but my basketball team, the OKC Thunder, one of the better teams in the league right now, so I got somebody that's going strong.
I caught one of your devotions you did the other night.
Awesome.
I really enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Appreciate you for doing that. That's another big thing we've got in common, is our love for the Lord.
Absolutely. I've been doing that for about a month.
That's awesome.
Love doing it.
I applaud you for that too, man.
Thank you.
So, first semester at Alice Lloyd, you would be here how many more?
I'm kind of confused on some of it. I transferred in after graduating from Southwest with my general studies. I believe to have transferred as a junior, but I ended up transferring as a sophomore. So I believe it should be about 4 or 5 semesters.
So we're going to have a few more semesters with you,
Absolutely.
most importantly.
I don't mind it one bit. This place feels like home, and I've been here just a few weeks.
Well, again, we'll continue to help you any way we can. You just let me know.
Absolutely.
As I tried the other day to get you guys. We got you on video-wise.
Yeah.
But it's a little better and more entertaining when the folks at home can hear us.
Absolutely.
22-10. Lady Warriors trying to make a little bit of a run here. Alice Lloyd's lady basketball team checking in here. Love it when I see both sports come out and support each other. The basketball guys were here earlier, and I imagine they're probably getting ready to go to practice.
Absolutely. It's just a big family here. Everybody wants everybody to succeed.
It's another plus about going to a school of this size, man. Is I constantly, one of the things I used to sell this place is not many places you can eat breakfast and lunch with the president.
Absolutely. You see president everywhere.
Yeah.
You see him walking on the street.
Oh, my, that one surfed down the net. Looked like something that you would see at the beach.
Absolutely.
And then it rolled over, unfortunately for Alice Lloyd, on the wrong side of the net.
That one's hard to defend against because you were planning on it to drop one spot, and then it rolls and drops all the way at the other side. That one's just a little bit tricky for you. Alice Lloyd does have wiggle room. Wonderful placement. Right on the line. Puts Alice Lloyd at set point with a score of 24 Eagles to 12 Warriors.
Emberge coming back in.
Just a little too hard. It's going to give Alice Lloyd the set. Put them up 2-0.
Guys, as they get that one and switch sides, we remind you again to hit that like and share button for us. Let us know where you're watching in the comment section. We'll be back after this.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Welcome back to Alice Lloyd College in Pipapasses, Kentucky, where we're bringing you tonight's volleyball action. Lady Eagles of Alice Lloyd lead it 2-0, going to do what could be the final.
Very well.
Could it be? And let me give a shout out to Gannon's mom. We're glad she's tuning in.
Absolutely.
And we're also, ma'am, it's a good thing that he's feeling at home here, but no place could replace his actual home.
Not at all.
I'll say that for him to get him out of trouble.
I'll see y'all on the weekend.
Do you go home every weekend?
I do.
Try to go home every weekend? Good, good.
Absolutely. Got to go see mom, dad, little brother, and the 3 dogs.
Get a little home cooking.
Absolutely. I come back with a Tupperware full of cookies every week.
I always did too. Yes, indeed. But you and I, again, have an opportunity to bring a lot of games to the folks at home. Won't be long till we'll crank up basketball, and with that, this year, new to Alice Lloyd Athletics is we're going to do some JV. We're going to do a lot of JV games. Wonderful. Last year we only done 1 or 2, and now that we've got the extra help, I want you guys to get the opportunity to call the games, and we want to bring the games to the folks at home.
Definitely, and it'll be good for those because I always know that the JV players are always excited. I know last week when we brought the video to the JV game, a bunch of the players came up and said, are y'all actually broadcasting our game? And they were sharing it with their families. They loved it.
Yeah, yeah. And again,
I know they're thrilled to see it.
The number one thing here is to be able to bring this to the folks at home that are not able to watch it.
Yes. Looks like we are ready for what could very well be the last set of the game.
Well, the Lady Warriors, to my and your right, have a little something they want to say about that. And so They'll play
Absolutely.
hard. You can rest assured of that.
They've been playing hard all night. I don't see them stopping now.
No, not at all, man. And fortunately for them, this young lady that is serving, she's good, man. She's, as we mentioned earlier, maybe their best player.
She has been tearing it up.
Look across the way and see my buddy Scott Cornett coming into the gym.
So close for Alice Lloyd trying to get the
Oh
save.
my, Alice Lloyd thought they got that, but Coach Van Hoos gonna be satisfied with it right now. You had to stay with the Warriors. 1-0. And then it goes back to Alice Lloyd, so we'll be even, Steven, one apiece.
And one thing I wanted to talk about, we brought up earlier that you're going to be walking down the street or eating dinner and you'll see the president of the college. That's how it is with everybody. I know I'll see a ton of my professors just walking down the street, walking their dog. And they're always around. And it truly is a family.
But the great thing too, man, you get a #1 education. I put it up, it's just proven year after year after year. But then too, we have updated and upgraded our facilities. It's remarkable how much better things are. I loved it when I was a student here, but how much better they are now.
I know it's not been so much this semester, but last semester they said about every day they were construction working on something different. They just put up the speed bumps this week.
Yeah, well, with the new parking and the new purpose road, we'll call it, that's going down campus, a new girls' dorm, new renovations to some other dorms. A lot of things that were needed, but also very much appreciated. We're tied up at 2s here. Deuce is on the board as Alice Lloyd College.
What an effort there by number 12.
Oh, it is indeed, but gonna fall on the wrong side of things for Alice Lloyd. I told you, the Lady Warriors are not gonna go away without a fight, man. That's Emily Myers, the freshman from Gawley, West Virginia. Serving, second one goes over and hits out of bounds a little too hard. So we'll be tied up at 3 once again. See Wesley checking in for Alice Lloyd, leaving is Thompson. He hit that one high up into the rafters. And Alice Lloyd going to get that one.
Yeah, just a little too much. I've noticed that's a problem for both teams. They're getting their power behind their hits, but they're just going a little too far.
Getting some instruction from her coach. Don't hit that across your body. Hit it straight ahead. More control.
Great placement there. And we've mentioned a few times this game. We're mentioning Ellis, we're mentioning Ward, but you can't forget to mention Hall. She's been making some powerful hits.
Played very, very well for Alice Lloyd. You're right, man.
This Alice Lloyd's front line, they are killing it tonight.
Wesley hangs on for that one, and Alice Lloyd leads it 6-3. What would be the winning set? They're up 2-0. Scartello with another nice serve makes it 7-3. This young lady's an excellent player as well. They continue to hit this one, and that one going over the net. Good set here for the Lady Warriors. Oh, it falls in no man's land then. They'll gain possession back. 7-4, down 0-2. So they need this one.
You called it. They're not going down without a fight. They're living up to that Warrior name.
Yes, sir. Oh, met that one at the net to put it back over to Alice Lloyd's side. Oh, and she dug that one out. An excellent job, and then they get it over. Wow. Good play here by both teams, and that one out of bounds, and so they're going to get the point.
Had a great effort on that one.
7-5.
I know it's easy to look over it because it's their job, but both of these liberos are making amazing plays on the ball. They're diving. They're incredible out there.
Oh, an excellent job there by Ward. But unfortunately, not able to dig it out of the net was her teammate. And so they've cut it to 1. It's a 1-point deficit, 7-6 here in this third game.
Yeah, they aren't going down without a fight. It's like a little confusion.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there. One thought she was pushing over, and the other one thought perhaps she would set it.
Yeah, it looked like two people were trying to set it both times.
8-6. Alice Lloyd with Ward back to serve. Man, she brings the thunder on that one. And all for naught as Alice Lloyd will give it back to the Lady Warriors. And they've cut it once again to 1, 8-7. Oh, great play to net. Ambergy had it and met well, though, at the net by the Lady Warriors. Bartello over to Ambergy, who put that one back over, and that's going to be a point for the home team, 9-7.
That one was getting just about everybody involved. Alice Lloyd, all of them getting touches on that one.
I think about 5 of them. That's pretty remarkable that
absolutely
we could say that about them. Too early in the season for me to be complaining, but I don't know about that one, brother. 10-7, Alice Lloyd Collins will take it. This line up on the court right now is doing pretty good for Alice Lloyd. They don't mind to just
there's Alice
push
with
the
a
other way if you have-
monster.
Yes, indeed. Looked like our buddy Johnny hitting that one.
Johnny did hit me with the question the other day saying if there was a men's volleyball team at Alice Lloyd, how good would they be? And if you put old Johnny on that team, I'm sure they're pretty good.
It is just something to build a new program from scratch, though.
Absolutely.
It's not as easy as what one would think. I think we'll see men's volleyball pick up higher on the local high school ranks, and then that would give you a foundation to recruit from and so forth. But right now, it'd be a tall task to have a men's volleyball team here. Oh, my. 3 hits and wasn't able to get it over, so it'll go back now to the Lady Warriors. 13-8, Alice Lloyd leads it up 2-0 sets.
I believe this is the closest set we've had today. The first one was very heavily on Appalachian Bible College's side for the most part, and then the second set was all Alice Lloyd. This third one stayed real nail-biter. Looks like the block sent that one out. I believe was the call.
You're right, brother. 14-8.
It is remarkable that they're hitting it that hard where it'll bounce off the hands in the middle and get sent out of bounds.
Yeah.
I would hate to know how that feels when they're receiving it. Looks like we have a timeout by Appalachian Bible College.
One more for them, so we'll take one as well. We'll be back after this.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person coming back on their feet, working and producing and providing for their family. That's the best outcome, make you feel that you're doing something right.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not.
Welcome back, guys, for the third set where Alice Lloyd leads it 15-8. They're up 2-0. This could be the final one to give them the W. Oh, excellent job there by Miss Amberger.
Wasn't expecting that one to come right back at her.
Alice Lloyd has doubled up Appalachian, 16-8. Oh, and a good serve, but that one fell a little bit early for her as it broke.
Saw a lot of that in the first set, not too much in the second. That net's just taking a lot of points.
That was Cameron Thompson out of Danville, Kentucky, out of bounds. Good decision there, so Alice Lloyd to get it back. Back to serve it for the Lady Eagles is Gracie Gibson. Bragged on Gracie a little bit ago. She was really important in that second point Alice Lloyd got. Scalotto hit it, but unfortunately a little too much, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay, or actually go back to the Lady Warriors. Down 7. They need a bunch of points here. Ward sets her teammate Thompson back to Ward, and she was caught up in between, do I spike it or do I try to send it farther over?
Got caught in that iffy spot.
That one looks good for the Lady Warriors.
That one put in the perfect spot just for them to be able to send it right back down on them.
17-12. Ward gets that one.
Sends it right back at her.
It stayed in. Appalachian thought it was going to break out, and that's sometimes you might need to be a little more aggressive. That time, too conservative, and it's 18-12. Play at the net, and Ward was there waiting on it. Oh, but an excellent job there. Good placement that time by the Lady Warriors. 18-13.
Yeah, these Lady Warriors aren't allowing Alice Lloyd to take too big of a gap. It's been really close. I don't think it's been a bigger gap than right now with 5 points.
There's what I like to see out of Ward, man. Just, again, hit that one over hard, but not able to get it.
Almost. Great effort by Ellis back there.
Like the effort, man, but the Warriors have cut it to 4, 18-14. They'd like to lead Pippa passes with this set. Good serve. Oh, an excellent job there for Alice Lloyd. That's Jaden Hall on that play. Hall from Garrett, Kentucky. Coming back into the game for Alice Lloyd, number 7, Akira Keithley. Hall, Keithley tried to bring it over the net and wasn't able to do so. 19-15.
Notice that a few times with Alice Lloyd, they're just not aware, I would say, of the spot, and they're just not getting it over the net. It's costed them a couple points here today.
You'd like to put this team away. You don't want to let them get back in it. And they have got back, though, to within 3, 19-16.
And one thing I noticed with Keithley, especially in the couple of days ago, we had the JV coverage game. She's also on that team. She was phenomenal. She ended up being awarded player of the game. She'd like to bring that energy here tonight. And if you're wanting to swing momentum back your way, what better way to do it than with a spike?
I agree with that totally, man.
Especially with it being a 4-point game with Alice Lloyd at 20 points.
Speaking of player of the game, have you thought about who it would be for this one?
It would be hard. You'd have a few names in mind that you've heard us say a lot tonight.
Well, now, after the commercial break, we'll have you interview the player of the game. Again, we thank everybody for tuning in. This one's still not over just yet, 21-16. Oh, an excellent job there by the Lady Warriors. They said, don't pick that player of the game yet. This one's not over.
Alice Lloyd keeping that one alive. Who else but Ellis? It's another name you've heard a lot. They are not letting this one away from them.
Oh, an excellent play there.
So you asked me, I'll send that question back at you. Who would you say would be your MVP for this game for the Alice Lloyd Eagles?
It's so close, man. Ward's played phenomenal. Hall's played really well. We'll probably have to take a commercial break and think a little bit more about it here. 21-19, though.
And in that conversation, you can't forget Ellis.
No, I don't.
She's
not
been
at all.
Everywhere.
Ambergy's played really well today.
Absolutely. I can hear arguments for a good amount of the players right now.
Welcome back to the third set from Pippa-Passes, Kentucky. Alice Lloyd leads at 2-0, and they're up 22-20 in this one. And make it 23-20. You can start to feel this one just about ready to go the Lady Eagles' way.
It looks like it, but you can't count out the Warriors yet. They've kept us super close all night. We have a 3-point set. It's like just a little too much, but instead of a 2-point set. Could that be the momentum swing?
Still yet are in it, man. They're there.
I could very well see this one going back with the win by 2 points. Seeing this go up into the 25 plus.
Ambergy hits that one hard, but it hits it out of bounds, and it's 23-22.
Those Warriors are staying in it.
Wood coach, man, who's think about a timeout. Not she's going to let them play. $23-all, man. We may have misspoke a little too soon because it's definitely momentum has switched back to the Warriors' side.
It really has. You've noticed the last 3 balls have both went out at the exact same area here, close to us on the court. And with that, the Lady Warriors are taking a 1-point lead, needing just one more to win this
third
set.
one. Yes, sir, man.
This is a big one here.
Ambergy says, no, we're not going to play that game. She ties it up at 24. Thompson coming in. Leaving is Wesley.
It all comes down to being even at the end. They've been 3-point differences the whole time, except for the very end. All tied up at 24. Wonderful save. Back to Ellis. One more point.
This one could determine it, man. This one could give Alice Lloyd the 3-0 win.
Get a few Eagles go on that one. Wonderful effort by Gibson. Just not enough. Tying it up again at 25.
Gotta like the ideal, man. You right ideal, just wasn't able to convert that. 25 all, third set. Alice Lloyd leads it 2-0. That one over the net.
That one was close. Ellis with the reception. Keeping it up. It's a little too hard. Gives the Lady Warriors a 1-point lead.
26-25, and
all they need
here comes the timeout. I felt like Coach wouldn't let them win this one without taking at least one. She takes it, we will as well. We'll be back after this.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person coming back.
Welcome back, folks, as we bring you this one from Pippa Passes, Kentucky. Appalachian Bible College leads it 26-25 in this third set. Alice Lloyd's up 2-0. We got to play from behind to win this third one. And they tie it up with that excellent play there, man.
You're seeing number 22 just about everywhere tonight, making big plays. Ellis has been a big contributor here in the last couple of points. We're seeing a familiar face. Check back in. Number 20, Ward. You gotta be feeling good with Alice Lloyd having her on the front line.
Yes, sir. Met at the net. Wow, how did they come out of there with that one? Great effort indeed by both teams.
This has been a great volley here.
Oh my, Ward brought that one down the middle, but they were still not able to convert, and then they do. 27-26. Alice Lloyd could, out of that timeout, come away with the W here.
I don't know that we've mentioned it too much tonight, but that back line by Appalachian Bible College has been playing amazing.
They have indeed, man. They're going to have a good program. It just, throughout the course of the season, they'll get better and better.
That's all that they'll do.
But unfortunately for them, Alice Lloyd College will get the W. And, man, what's your final thoughts of this one?
This was great by both teams. You can see that Appalachian Bible College is going to be really strong going forward. All these sets were really in them. It was just Alice Lloyd had that little bit of momentum and let it get away from them. Overall, I wouldn't be disappointed if I'm a fan of either of these teams.
Man, I'm going to let you play us 3 or 4 commercials, and I'll go try to get the coach and the player of the game, okay?
All righty.
Bring your camera. Hand your camera.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Alice Lloyd College take home the win with 3 sets. So we're going to run a few commercials, and then we'll have Jamie back with the coach and hopefully player of the game.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person coming back on their feet, working and producing and providing for their family. That's the best outcome, make you feel that you're doing something right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and Jamie is with our player of the game. Take it away, Jamie.
All righty, and I'm back with the player of the game, one of about 4 we could have picked. Y'all just had a great team effort.
I know. Yeah, we found a real groove. We're starting to have real team chemistry. We had it off the court from the beginning of the season, but now we have it on the court, so that's coming together real well now.
Talk about what's going through your mind. They got off to a good start, but then you guys came from behind to get that first one, and it just kind of snowballed from there.
Yeah, we're kind of notorious for starting slow and then finishing strong, but second set we came back and we started strong and we didn't quit. And third set it was really close, but we've learned how to finish games, and that's a positive.
Tell us a little bit more about you off of the court.
Off the court, we all like to drive around, listen to music. We're really goofy. We just like being stupid together and having fun. That's really about it off the court.
Now let's talk to the young ladies that are at home thinking about coming to Alice Lloyd. How do you sell this program? What's your favorite parts, with an S, about this program?
My favorite parts is definitely the family-like feeling that Alice Lloyd gives you. No other college that I've ever visited has given you that real sense of like, okay, I feel like I can belong here. Everyone fits in here. It's a really just like family-oriented program. And volleyball, if you're interested in volleyball, we take anyone. We have lots of players on both JV and varsity, so we're open and welcome to anyone who's welcome to play. And also, finally, give some shout-outs out to some folks. I'd like to shout out my mom and dad standing right there. They're always at every event. Them. They are my #1 supporters, 100%. And the Lord Jesus Christ. I could not be here without him. Oh, I love that. Will you go ask Coach Van Hoos to come back and join me? And as she goes and gets her congratulations again, I think she's right over here. We want to say thank you to everybody. Brother, you and I chat just a little bit here again. Final thoughts that you might have about this contest?
This has been a great show by both teams. We've really enjoyed seeing this one. We are very much happy, and I'm sure she's happy to join us here. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you. Wins are always good. Yeah.
Hey, that's right. We had a hard time picking an MVP. You had 4 or 5 that played really, really well tonight.
Yes.
I know that makes you happy too.
Mm-hmm. We have a really balanced squad, so like everybody's got a job and everybody tends to do it pretty well. So it's really hard day in, day out to pick who's the best because they're really all good.
Out of timeouts, Coach, I think you guys scored every time. Yeah. That feels good as a coach, too, to take the timeout and good things happen.
Mm-hmm. We have like an inside joke whenever I call a timeout, I usually tell them who I want the offense to go through. And then if we score, I'm always like, that's my point. You know, so we joke around about it, you know.
You've got a fun program, and I love the fact that we got some local talent, but then also some kids that are coming to Alice Lloyd from out of the area. And a good mixture, I think.
Yeah. We got somebody as far as Texas this year. I know that you heard that. So we're working on getting 1 or 2 pieces of JUCO transfers and then hoping to comb the 14th, 15th, and 16th for those kids that can really play. And I think those kids that are playing club are getting that fever to play the college volleyball scene, and that's helping us out a lot. So
I think we can both agree, too, the 13th, 14th, and 15th are better. Yes. You know, if you're in the 14th, we got 5 teams that can win this region. And that's, as a college coach, that's good because you get to go pick some of those.
Yeah, we, as a whole in Eastern Kentucky, we're seeing the game of volleyball rise. The IQ is rising faster than we can keep up with it. And so I'm happy for that because we've been about 20 years behind Lexington, Louisville for a while, but we're quickly catching up. So
let's recruit just a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyone interested, how do they contact you? What would be if I'm a sophomore and I know I'm good or think I'm good? What would be their way for them to reach out to you?
So the best way for me is always email. That's kaylavanhoos@alc.edu. I got several of you on my list already, so just let me know if you're interested. I'd love to have you. We're trying to do some things here at Alice Lloyd to make it better, so I think we've got pieces now that are going to leave it better than they found it, and I think we're going to do some big things in the future too. So.
Well, we got a facility too now, Coach, that we didn't have. I'm old enough to remember when everybody shared the gym and the gym wasn't worth sharing. Right. And now we've got top-notch dorms, facilities, weight rooms, and a lot to offer, along with the quality education that we've always had.
Yeah, and of course you can't really beat that no out-of-pocket tuition cost. A lot of people don't really know the costs of Alice Lloyd is a lot cheaper than everywhere else. So you are saving money, but you're coming to the nicest facilities in the NAIA. And then, you know, you've got your own facilities too, where we're not really having to share with basketball or anything like that. And so it's a nice place to be. I'm happy as a new to the college scene coach. I'm enjoying myself in this location. It's pretty good. They've been good to me, so.
We're blessed to have you, Coach, and I'm glad to get to do this interview. I don't know how we're just now getting to do this, but there'll be more to come.
Okay. You're welcome back anytime. Thank you.
And that's going to wrap us up. Again, thanks to all of you that tuned in. Be sure to hit that like and share button. Leave the young ladies a nice comment in the comment section.